Everybody, welcome to Visual Communication in the Media. My name is Adam Rozeski. It's a pleasure to see each and every one of you. Welcome to week 5. We're starting to move on to a new response type. As we've talked about technical responses, perceptual responses, and sensory responses, now we're going to move on to emotional communication and how we trigger emotions by specifically focusing on persuasive elements and how we can tie different techniques to really convince people about a certain argument or a certain image or a certain type of message that's being promoted from those visuals. And that's what we're going to be getting into this week and going from there. So this week, we're going to really focus on emotional communication and really showcase emotional responses and how visuals can trigger those emotions in a lot of different ways. And we're also going to talk about persuasion. And the goal of persuasion is to convince or deter someone or some group to a certain choice. And there's so many different people that use this, such as politicians, businesses, doctors, lawyers, teachers, pretty much anyone that's trying to convince you of something, to do something, or to follow some way or to contribute in some fashion. That's what they're really going to be focusing on throughout persuasive elements. And people use not just how they speak to you, but also use visuals and different examples on how to convince you to really get into you trying to decide if you want to do this or not. And they either use numbers or some type of trustworthy person or some type of mascot or something. There's multiple ways they can use this, but they use visuals in different elements to really convince you to do something. And so this week we're going to focus on persuasive emotional communication and the concepts behind this. We'll talk about persuasive communication as a whole. We'll talk about emotional triggers and how those triggers are really focused on based on your emotions, social media and persuasion, and also visual techniques, and really go into detail with all those elements. But other than that's all I got. The lectures are going to be the same time as always, regular time on Tuesday. Sorry about last week, but we'll be going back normal for our normal time. See the announcements for any details. Links should be there as well. Keep my initial post to do by the end of the night Tuesday night, and if you need anything, or if you need to talk about anything, or if you need to talk about an assignment you're missing or anything, contact me. Be happy to discuss that. Other than that, hope to see everybody for lecture tomorrow. Be safe, have fun, enjoy, and thanks for being amazing. Bye-bye.